Welcome to ATB TV. I'm Darren Dance here at the Ballarat Turf Club with Shona Drechsler. And Shona, we're in the CEO's office, Mr. Lachlan McKenzie.
Yep, it's empty.
It's always empty and
yeah.
There is fair income, stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
But none of it's current.
It's hot too, the heater's on.
We're in Ballarat, it's 2 degrees outside and I reckon it's 28 in here. So if you worked in this office, I reckon you'd go to sleep.
Yeah, or combust.
Well, we're back from Ascot. We had a great time over there. The horse didn't run any good because the track was too firm, Shona, but yeah, it was great to go to Royal Ascot and just experience that race meeting. For those who haven't been, if you can get there, I suggest you do. It's an experience, it's a big event. It's like going to Melbourne Cup for the first time, or the Cox Plate for the first time, or even going to Dubai for the first time, and I can thoroughly recommend it. It's just a fantastic day.
And Tuck pulled up alright?
Yeah, we had a look at him the next day and his joints were cold as ice. When he went for him, he put his head up because he didn't want to go on that hard track, and the jockey just dropped straight away and let him canter to the line.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll go to Ireland for the St Leger, and then if it's wet, and then across to France for those races in October.
Beautiful. Alright, well let's talk about last week's results. On Friday at Ipswich we had Girls Say finish 7th.
Yeah, it wasn't much of a run. She sweated up and played up a bit. She's very green and very new, but we're going to give her a couple of more starts and we'll just see if we can win a race or she can show us that she's going to be competitive in time.
Yep. On Saturday we had quite a few runners at Flemington. We had La Passe finish 6th.
Yeah, the whole problem with Saturday at Flemington, Shona, as you know, is the track was firm. And we've got all our wet trackers in at this time of year, and we're getting these tracks because we're pretty much in a drought, I think. And we need some rain, and La Passe, she did super to do what she did, but if it had been slow or heavy, she would have won.
Yep. We had Abasso finish 7th.
First run down in Melbourne. Some encouraging signs. He did play up in the gates, but at least he jumped with them and he travelled well, and he might have just got exposed a little early, but he wasn't beaten far, and I know they're going to put him over the jumps just to switch him on, and I'd say he's sort of one to, I reckon he might just jump up at $10 in his next run or two.
We had Reigning Meteor finish 8th.
Yep, he wasn't beaten far again, 2.5 lengths, but once again,
barrier as well.
Just needs a wet track, and if he gets on a wet track, he's another one that's going to get up at $10.
Yep. We went to Warrnambool on Saturday where there was a heavy 8 and we had Supplements finish 7th.
Yeah, that was a disappointing run, below par for her. She's just not going as good as she did last prep. But look, we're just going to have to persevere and give her another start, and hopefully she can just switch on a bit.
Yeah, Royal Fantasy was competitive, finished 4th.
Oh, yeah. She should have won. She was second right to the line, but just over-raced a bit early and maybe just 100 metres too far on that wet ground. But she's going well and she's got a foot on the till. Yep.
And then we had Proverb have his first start in Darwin with Neil Dyer.
Very happy. I don't know where he
Fifth,
finished. 5th, did he?
Yeah.
Okay. I missed that run, but look, I know Neil was really happy, and that was a very strong race. The horses that won that race were 1400 metre specialists, and he was just kicking off. And once we get to a mile, bring on Darwin.
Yep. At Geelong on Tuesday we had a very unlucky White House Affair. She finished 3rd.
Yeah, should have won, shouldn't have. Clearly should have won. 3 back the fence. At the 150 in that short straight, she's going back and across to get out when the others were kicking clear. She got back to second last and went whooshka. Yeah. And
she let down when she could. She did let down.
I was really pleased with the run. Obviously disappointed with the ride, but you know that's a trap at Geelong. Yeah. And also her last run was a little bit plain, and I thought maybe she's training off or she's not going to go on. But I was really pleased to see with the way she did finish, and she's another one with a foot on the till. Yep.
Diosphus just raced here at Ballarat. He finished 5th.
His run was alright. He's still doing a few things wrong. He pulled, got his head on the side, but he was the only horse making ground late. He was second up over a mile. You'd think next start over a mile, maybe with a gear change and getting out of 2000, he's another one he's going to bob up in his next 2 starts. Yep.
So that's it for last week. So Friday we're off to Pakenham.
Pakenham on a Friday, you've got to love it when you got to cross the West Gate on a Friday. Anyway, school holiday, so maybe it won't be too bad. Yep. What are we doing down there?
We've got Imaging. He's racing in the Synthetic Mile Series. This is Heat 3. It's worth 30,000, I think, and should he win, he goes into the final worth 50,000 for the Pakenham Synthetics series.
It was a good win in Adelaide last start, where he just got in, but you know, we've had a bit of a frustrating prep with this horse, and it's just good to get him back on top of the ground, which is the key, and that's why we're going to Pakenham, because he'll be on top of the ground. And I think you just can't be on the fence there. You just got to get off at the right time, and you know, we know that, so hopefully he can go on with it. Yep.
And first starter, Galileo's Pearl, hopefully will have his start.
Yeah, he's only over 1350. He's a staying type of horse, and he's probably a little bit away, but we need to get a couple of runs into this fella just to see what he's got and get a bit of a gauge on him. So I'll be really looking forward to unleashing Galileo's Pearl. Not that I expect him to win, but I just want to see where he finishes. Yeah.
Saturday at Caulfield, we've got Falago, could be racing.
Yeah, he's drawn 16s, Shona, so he's probably in that doubtful category just at the minute. So we're just going to do the form on the race and see where the favourites have drawn. But I'd say he's not even a 50-50 chance to run. We can just wait a week and go somewhere else, because he's busting to win a race.
Yep. Donald, we've got Stylish Lily nominated.
Yeah, well, she's a filly that showed plenty last time in, and we've had a few issues with her over summer and on hard tracks, and we've got her back racing. So yeah, we really need to see some improvement from her.
Yep. Flying Paris at Donald.
Her run first up was okay. She's got to go there, and once again, she's a well-bred filly that showed a lot early, and she needs to step up to the plate. Manatrust
gets on a firmer ground than a heavy 20 last start.
Yeah, shouldn't have run last start. That was a terrible decision. He's going to Donald. He's going to be back on the ground. He's run second there at his first start. I believe he'll have blinkers on. There won't be any excuses. He's fit. He's ready to go, and I'll be actually going to Donald on Saturday, because that's one of the things I want to see is how Manatrust goes for myself.
Yep. And Evans is going to have her first start in Darwin.
Yeah, well, with Neil Dye, she's going well, and Neil's happy with her. I'm not sure if she can win first up. She had a couple of runs at Alice Springs just to get used to the dirt, but now she gets up to Darwin, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see how she goes.
Yep. And Sunday we're off to Pakenham again with Princess Hussey.
Princess Hussey? Pakenham. I won't be going. Are you going?
I won't be.
Look, I'm not sure how she'll go on the synthetic. She was pretty well, I thought, a wet tracker. She should be running on a heavy track somewhere, I would have thought. But anyway, we'll send her around and have a look.
Yep. Casterton, already like her.
I want to go to Casterton. Looking forward to seeing Already Like Her go around. Her work's been good. She's actually come on since that last win, and I think she's got a good chance.
Short Espresso.
I might just say though, she needs to draw a good barrier. If you draw wide at Casterton, forget about it. You can't win. Short Espresso, well, he's busting to win a race as well. But once again, he's going to need to draw well. The track won't be heavy, but well, you'd think he'd be better than him.
And so far, that's it. Oh, Bendigo on Wednesday, nominations Edge of War and My Obsession.
Early noms? Yeah, alright. Well, Bendigo, the lovely big spacious track.
Yeah.
Suit both those horses. So you think they'd be good each way chances up there. Doesn't matter where they draw or what the track is.
Yeah.
My Obsession's a classy filly. You know, she's run super first up. Been a bit frustrating having to wait so long for her to get second up, but she's drawn, you know, badly, and we've just been trying to be patient to give these horses every chance to win when they get to the track.
Yep.
So who's your one to follow for the week, Shona?
I might go for My Obsession.
My Obsession, the favourite, eh? I don't know. It's a tough one, isn't it? I don't know. I'd like to see Imaging go back to back.
Yeah, that would be good.
That would be really good, because we've always had an opinion of this horse, and you know, he's won a couple, but it'd be just good to see him string a few together, because I think he can gallop.
Yep.
Now, Shona, big news this week. We are going to go to a new version of the ATB website.
Yep. Not too many changes as far as users go. So there'll be no changes there as far as your log on, but we'll have more options for updates.
Yeah, so it's a new improved version on the current version, so it'll look similar, but as Shona said, we'll have some new features, which means we're going to be able to do things better for you, bring you some videos a lot easier than what we can now, and we're also going to have a play around with the homepage and change some of the tabs, and over the next month you'll see that that change over time as we try to just fine-tune this website as we continue to move forward with it, because I think you'd all agree with the audio messages and the way all the information flows. It's very good, and I'm really pleased to see My Stable going to the next level. And the good thing, you know, we'll probably have another version out later in the year as well, in time
Yep.
for spring, and that'll have some more features again. So
Yep.
these systems are just getting better and better and getting easier and easier to use. So
Yeah.
just over the next few days, you might see some subtle changes. If the whole thing goes pear-shaped and you can't log in, don't panic. It's because with any of these
It's
new things,
transitioning.
things can go wrong.
Yeah.
So just give you the heads up that there's some changes happening, and just be aware.
Yep. Great.
Anything else to report?
Nope.
All right. Well, you can have the rest of the day off.
Yeah. And that happens.
That happens?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go and put 6 on the truck, Shona.
Very good.
Or 5, actually. I'm going to take home Ventura Highway.
I saw him before. He's had a little mini outing at the races.
Yep, and
Yeah.
I'm going to take Ticket to Turak home, who pulled up sore after his last run.
Yes.
I'm going to take the Doomsday Kaltara yearling home.
Right.
He's done enough. He's only a yearling. And I'm going to take home You Can't Be,
Right.
who's got a cut on his leg, and I need to get that healed up.
Yep.
And I'm going to take home one other, which I just can't think of right at the moment.
I'm not sure.
You're not
You're
sure?
talking.
Oh, I know. High Largo.
Right. Oh, yes.
High Largo's ready
Yeah.
to go home. So
Beautiful.
that's what I'll be doing this afternoon in
Alright.
a chilly Ballarat. So until next week, Darren Dance, Shona Drechsler, here at the vacant office at the Ballarat Turf Club.
He still hasn't come in yet.
He's probably on his 3-hour lunch break.
Yeah. All right.
Cheers.
Thanks.